And we are live. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world, guys. And welcome to Let's Chat Live with Tina Willis. So for those of you who don't know me, as I said, my name is Tina Willis and I'm an online digital business coach and mentor. And this is my business page. And what I do is I help people globally to set up a legitimate business in the online space. It's for those of you who want to create an income for yourselves and work online. It's for those of you who want to have a plan B that can eventually become your plan A. And it's for those of you who just simply want to plug in to the online world and see what it's all about and create that future for yourselves, however it may look. So today I thought I would pop on. I've actually just got back to doing my go lives because I've been doing lots of reels, a lot of posts. I've been doing some clips from my podcast, looking at my book, all that sort of thing. So I've got a few very different things going on at the moment. So I thought I'd come on and start my go lives up again because I challenged myself to do this and talk about what does an online business owner actually do. Because so many of you, and I can see that there's some people watching now, so please let me know where you are coming from. Let me know what you're up to today. It would be lovely to connect with you. And let me know if you have any questions about what I'm going to say today. So let me just have a quick slurp of Coke. It's been really mixed weather today, but it's still really clammy. You know that thunder feeling that you get when it's all dark and dismal, but the clouds are coming in, but you're still hot. So a lot of people I know, people who follow me, they may look and think, oh my goodness, Tina is always online. Does that girl ever stop? You know, you probably see my posts regularly in your feed. You see me talking about the online business. You see me having a cup of coffee or walking my dog or sitting under my favourite tree or just generally doing every single day things or travelling. You may see me at the conferences and talking on mindset and looking at my podcast. You may think, oh my goodness, she is always online. But here's the thing, I'm not. Okay, and I wanted to really touch base with you and let you know what this online business actually entails, because some of you might think, I don't have time to do it. I don't have time to run an online business. I'm always working. Well, here's the thing, guys. I worked 16, 17 hours a day when I first started this business, and I still was able to start my business and run it with 2 hours a day. Yeah, I did a bit more at the weekend, but 2 hours a day was what I did to start my business. And my plan B for my business became my plan A. So anybody can do this at any age, at any time. Hello, good morning. Hi, Robins. Yeah, no, I will always shout out about this business. Thank you so much for watching me. So, what does this online business entail? All right, so we have automated systems within our business. And this business is basically about helping people globally to change their lives through social media marketing, all right? A lot of that heavy lifting and that work is taken away from you through the automated systems that we have, which is great. So for many of you who may be looking at this business, you've probably seen that you've been getting lots of emails from me. You've had the webinar when you've signed into the registration for it. You know, you've had follow-ups, and they are all from our automated system, signed by me. But they're not me physically sitting there going, email after email after email, because you know what? That's all I ever did in corporate life, was do emails to customers and clients and potential business, and I did not want to do that anymore. So that automated system actually takes that away from you, so it frees up your time. Okay, so the thing is, what the automation doesn't do is create relationships, which I'll come on into a bit. But what I also do is I create content. Okay, I create raw, real content. content about what this business can do for people globally, about what this business has done for me in my life in the past 7 years. 7 years on the 5th of November 2019. 7 years, it'll be my 7th anniversary, and I will be actually on stage in New Zealand on that day talking to my global business partners on my anniversary of this business, which I am so excited to be doing. But I create content, and I create content about all different things. So what you need to have personally to do this business, what this business entails, what I do, you know, what my life entails with my hubby and my kids and my grandkids and my dog and my sister, you know, the food I love to eat, the wine I love to drink, the places I love to visit, the places on my bucket list, you know, everything about me I will share. And I'm not talking about the in-depth personal things about me, because that's personal to me, but I will show people how this business has changed me. Alright, professionally and personally. Because 7 years ago I wasn't this person that is sitting before you here. I was burnt out, I was lost, I didn't know who I was anymore, and I did not have any confidence. This business has given me so much. So I share that through the content I provide, and I aim, God willing, to entertain, to motivate, to inspire, and to educate. All those 4 things, and that's what we do. But did I learn that from scratch? Yes. I didn't have it all figured out. I was taught this through the training that we give you, all right? Which brings me on to training. Now, 7 years ago, the training was there. It was mainly all around Facebook, bit of Instagram, bit of LinkedIn. But as the systems grow and grow and grow, hi Twa, how you doing, lovely lady? Hi Ramila, thanks for watching. As the systems grow, the training grows with it. The training changes, all right? And what we had back then was absolutely suitable 7 years ago. But what we have now is world-class training, because they update it all the time to move with the times of social media, guys. So the training is there step by step to learn bit by bit in your own way, in your own time, and it's visual, it's video based. So you have all that support and access, and you have me as a coach and a mentor, and you have the support of now 300,000 people globally who are doing this and plugging in online. It's absolutely awesome. Back then, 7 years was 30,000. All right. And people sometimes say to me, "Oh, isn't it? You know, you're diluting it. You know, isn't it overrun with business owners now?" I want to give you a cold hard fact here. There is 7.9 billion people on this planet. 300,000 people is a drop in the ocean. More and more people are realizing they want more for themselves. But this is a business, guys, and like any legitimate business, it requires consistency, perseverance, a huge why, and investment in yourself and in a business. Hi Nicola, thanks for watching. And that's what this business, you know, requires from you. So apart from the content, world-class training you get, the automated systems that take all that heavy lifting from you, you also connect with people, all right? You learn to talk to people, communication skills. And many of you will probably already have that. You know, people sometimes think, "Oh, I haven't got any skills at all," but think what you have in your own career and job that you can bring to your business. There is so much that you have already in skills that you can bring to a business, okay? And we follow up. So when we talk to people, and I know one lovely lady's watching now, and I've sent you a message, Nicola, by the way, in Messenger, but I don't think you've seen it yet. So when you talk to people, you get to know people, you know, because it's like the old double glazing industry back then. You know, people buy off people. They don't buy off a machine. They don't buy off a robot. They buy off people. They get to know people. And here's the thing: you could have two people who are offering the same goods. I'm and I know this from my corporate days and the sales days when I was in that, two people supplying the same materials, one is really maybe arrogant and pushy and whatever, and the other person doesn't push the product. They know the person who they're dealing with. Which one do you think that person's going to go to? The one who knows you, and maybe the product's a little bit dearer, but you trust them, or the one that's arrogant and pushy and keeps pushing that double glazed window down your neck? You'll go for the one you trust, you know, and that's where we have the follow-ups and the learning about people business, and we actually care what other people want. Like when I joined, and I wanted that freedom from corporate, I wanted my health back, my life back. The people I connected with cared about me, professionally and personally. And this community blows my mind out the water every single day. And you know, so many of you are watching now, and I love our community with a passion. So you learn, you grow, you mentor, and eventually if you want to become a coach, you can, which is an extra stream of income for you. But you learn how to help people to change their lives with this business. You learn how to mentor, okay? You talk to people like you do now. You know, you create ads, because ads are important in your business. And for those of you who have actually already connected with me through my ad, that's what we teach you. And all this is a learning curve, you know, and you have all the systems set in place for you to succeed. Okay, but I want to be really honest with you. Success doesn't come overnight, guys. This is not a get-rich-quick scheme, because I would honestly say if anybody turned around to you and said this is a get-rich-quick scheme, run the other way, because nothing ever is. It doesn't fall out of the sky and suddenly say, hey, I'm successful. No, it requires commitment to wanting to run a business for 2 hours a day in your time to become that person you want to become and have that life you want to be. Because what I find is that so many people are struggling in their career, hate their jobs, don't want to be there, have no time for their family or their loved ones or their little ones. So many people want to change, but they get scared. Not because they think that maybe, you know, this business is skeptical and it's not real. They get scared because of their own fears to say, what if it doesn't work? What if I fail? What if I can't do this? What if I'm too old? What if it's not for me? You will never know. I didn't know. Some of the people who are watching this never knew, but they knew one thing, that the cost of staying stuck where they were was scarier than the cost of actually checking something new out for themselves, paying that $149 refundable fee and delving into this business even further. And when they found what it was, and when they found out what it could do, that was it. That was it for me. And look at me now, corporate free, living the life that's mine with my family, traveling the world, helping people through my podcast and my book and my mindset and this business. And that's what you could do too. This opportunity is open to everybody. So what I love about my business, all right, despite all I've told you just then, is the fact that I have my time and my freedom. I still literally spend 2 hours a day on my business. All right, now here's the thing. Some days I will spend longer, but that's my choice. Some days I won't spend any time at all. I will schedule things and schedule content for the week, and I'll have my days free. You learn to run it like a pro, guys. You learn to run it so you have your time back. And that's the benefit of this. So my normal day, and I'm going to talk you through it, is I get up in the morning, I do my gratitude, I do my meditation, I have the biggest, largest cup of coffee that I can find, because I am a coffee head. I will take my boy out for his walk in the woods, obviously spend some time with my hubby as well, he is there in the background, but I'll take my boy out for a long walk. Normally we're out for about an hour. I'll come back, I'll have my breakfast, and then I will plug in. and I usually catch up on emails, talk to inquiries because I get a lot of leads coming through. I will look at Facebook and see what comments need to be answered, who's inquired, who's there, you know, and I will always spend. Thought you left out Dave twat. No, I didn't leave him out. He's been my my supporter from day one, twat, as you know. He's my business partner now and yours. But you know, I will then look through Facebook. I won't spend too much time on it because it can take over your life, and then I will have the time out with my hubby, and we will do whatever we do. He likes pottering in the garden, I like listening to music, preparing something for tea, or we'll go out somewhere, or maybe go for lunch, or we'll go for dinner. And yeah, I will schedule all my content for the day, so that frees my time up, and that's how my days look. And then when I'm away, when I'm on holiday, the thing is, guys, this business works from anywhere, and this business can run while you're on holiday. Yes, I have my phone with me, which I don't know what I've done with it, by the way. But yes, I have my phone with it. Oh, it's on charge. I have my phone with me. That runs 90% of my business while I'm away. Okay, I will take pictures while I'm away, like you would normally, and put it out on Facebook. But it will give that opportunity to show that this business runs out from everywhere. And you can answer inquiries from your phone. It is amazing what you can do. And that gives you the freedom to live your life. So what you don't do is you don't have stock, you don't have employees, you don't have the cost of premises, you don't have to travel to work. Oh my God, I used to hate that in corporate life. It used to take me an hour or so to get where I needed to go for my first appointment. Then I'd be travelling all over the UK. It used to take me 2 hours to get to head office, and oh my God, it was horrendous. In the snow, in the rain, in the sleet, in the sun, you know, there's no clocking in. You can do it whenever you want, you know, and the thing is, it does require work. If you want something to succeed, you plug in, you make it succeed. But the difference here is that you are not on your own doing it. You have the support of 300,000 people globally who've got your back. You have the support of a tech team 24/7 who's got your back, and you have the support of me who'll have your back every single day. So I really wanted to come on and talk about this because everybody always thinks, and I've had a couple of comments, are you always on social media? Are you always posting and you've never got a life, you've not and all that, you know? Yes, I have. All right. And I've actually taken 18 minutes on this go live today, and I said to me, only be 10 minutes. Well, that went further, because as most of you who know me, I do like talking. So anyway, guys, have a wonderful, wonderful day. I love you all lots. I'm going to share this on my personal page too, and I'm going to take some clips and share it on TikTok and YouTube, because we learn how to do that, and that won't take me long at all. So have a great, great day, guys, and I'll see you all soon. Much love from me, and bye for now.